associate tie-dyeing with the era of the 60s and a bunch of hippies. But little did you know that tie-dye was introduced at Columbia College in the 1900s by Dr. Charles E. Pellow. He gave a lecture on how to dye muslin, which is an Italian wool, red. And ever since then, everybody's been tie-dyeing things. Over the years, it's become very easy with DIY kits you can get at just about any store. I've been dyeing things for about 4 years and have learned the trade pretty well. Today, I'll take you through where to get your needed materials, the design and the process of actually dyeing, and finally, what not to do during tie-dye. Before we learn how, we're going to need to know where to get our materials. You can go to any local Walmart or Hobby Lobby, and they have a variety of kits from 5 shirts to 25 shirts in a bunch of different colors, so it really fits any of your needs. You're going to make sure that you want to have gloves, and we'll see why in the what not to do part. That's a tie-dyeing kit that most people use, and it gives you a bunch of different things and patterns you can do, and you're going to want newspaper if you're doing it with a bunch of people because you can't all do it in the sink. You can get shirts, sweatshirts, socks, as long as it's white, it'll all dye. So now that we know where to get our materials, we can start on getting your design and how to actually dye your shirt. So here's a bunch of different patterns I found on the internet. I'll be showing you this one in the setup process. Here's another one that's very common and a lot of people can do. And these other 3 I just found online from a professional tie-dyer, so I guess you can make a business out of it too if you wanted to. And how to actually dye the shirt. I just chose a white V-neck that I got from Walmart, and you want to get it damp so all the colors mix in well. And since I'm doing the swirl, I'm about halfway down the t-shirt, and I turned my hand like this and kept grabbing the t-shirt, and you can do it clockwise, counterclockwise, whatever you want your results to be. And then at the end, it'll look like a little turtle, but you just want to make sure you have all the little parts in so you can wrap your rubber bands around it. And I did 8 different sections, but you can do 6, 5, whatever you feel is necessary to get your wanted results. Here's all the colors I had. I had yellow, green, pink, purple, and blue. And notice all the caps. We're going to need to know those in the what not to do section. Here's me with my glove on, dyeing my shirt in the sink, so I didn't need newspaper because I could just wash it down the sink. This one's kind of hard to see, but it's just the final product with all the different colors and the tie-dyes. And this is in a bag. You're going to want to stick it in your bag for 6 or 8 hours or overnight if that's more convenient for you. And then you're going to want to put it in the washer and just on a normal cycle with the rest of your tie-dye things. The other tie-dyes won't get in and it won't make it brown. And the second time you wash it, you're probably going to want to do it alone too, just because you don't know what colors are going to come out on the rest of your clothes. Alright, and now that we know how to do all of this stuff, we can see what not to do. Like I said, you're going to want gloves because your hands will get tie-dyed like this. Those aren't my hands, but those are my teeth. You're going to want gloves on your hands because it does dye your skin, and it'll be like 5 to 6 days, so your skin has to peel off because it dyes your whole skin. You can't just like scrub it off. Your skin has to come off for the dye to come off. And while I was tie-dyeing, I grabbed the bottle and I took the cap off with my teeth because I didn't have another hand, and I dyed my teeth for 3 days, and it was a funny joke that I ate some Smurf, and it wasn't really that funny. So now that we've learned where to get the materials, how to dye your shirt, and what not to do, all of you can go tie-dye. It's a fun, inexpensive, and easy way to get a group together, like your soccer and your mural teams, and you'll look pretty rad on the field of games.